right, well, this man has been there before, and he certainly looks like it. The #1 middleweight contender back in a championship setting, and we've talked about this a lot, but he made himself undeniable with this run back to contention. Now he tries to wrest away the gold.
That's not easy, John. It's not easy to make your way back because you have been there before, and maybe it didn't work out for you. But to stay positive, to have that steel trap of a mind that allows for you to rebuild yourself, makes you know when you do get back, you have a greater appreciation for the opportunity. Tonight he said he intends to finally cash in.
There are a lot of high-level guys at 185 pounds, a lot of contenders waiting in the wings. This challenger knows he has to maximize this opportunity in front of him tonight. All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, and he finds himself in another big spot here tonight. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Aleksandar Rakic. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, 3rd man in the octagon tonight. All right, early round action here, and what a frame on the light heavyweight contender, Aleksandar Rakic. This man has every tool you would want in a future UFC light heavyweight champion. Stylistically, he believes he'll have the striking advantage here tonight.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Chimaev's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. And the fighters engage in the clinch here right out of the chute. Takedown defense holds up.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Oh, nice jab up top by Rakic.
Oh, nice body kick.
Single leg takedown.
Setting up a submission.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Making all these shots count. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. And he's back up. Oh, misses with the jab. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Oh, it won't take many of those.
Leg kick lands.
One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Straight right is there. And he blocked the punch there. Lead kick is true there by Rakic. Under a minute now to go. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, nice jab to the dome by Rakic. And just misses with that big right hand. Keeping him honest with the jab. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip, not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
Round two is underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Khamzat Chimaev. Very nice outside leg kick by him there, DC. We'll see if he follows it up here.
He's really driving the shin into his opponent's thigh. Beating his leg up.
Single leg takedown is good. Chimaev's in half guard now. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Knee on belly. He's weighing it down, ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's gonna get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here. 2 minutes have gone by. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Good work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. That was a slick transition.
Looks like a potential submission attempt here.
Oh, that's getting deep.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out.
His work, I'm gonna stand this up.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground. Good combination there.
15 seconds.
That's a big strike right there.
first. Let's get that head movement and start popping that jab.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside.
Great timing on that double leg.
Oh, nice hammer fist there by Chimaev. Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, great reversal to top position by Rakic. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Khamzat Chimaev.
Getting him out here.
Rakic gets up. He is back on the feet here. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
Another big takedown. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Chimaev. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Rakic gets back up again. He missed with that jab attempt there. Well, the calf kick's all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh pretty effectively.
Yeah, we have seen that time and time again. Start of mixed martial arts, people throw leg kicks. Right now, you can see him digging his shin into this guy's thigh.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Now he gets some more.
Oh!
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows. I got a fire in my hips, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Khamzat Chimaev.
All right. Listen, you got to protect your body. All right? He's landing way too many body shots. What is that about? All right? We're way too good for that. Protect your body.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Rakic gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Now you're really starting to see the damage on that thigh. Maybe check a kick, protect that leg a little bit.
He's got to check a kick in return. You've got to make him pay for throwing these leg kicks. They can't be free. You can't just get your leg beat up. Right now we're starting to see how much damage is inflicted on his opponent.
Both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Let's go.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Right to the knee on belly.
Relentless pressure from the top by Khamzat Chimaev. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Rakic's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Final seconds here. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
Ready. Ready. Good.
It is the 5th and final round. Leg kick is true. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Rakic.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Rakic is blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Great upper body movement. Defensively slips another strike there. And offensively, he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively, he's been strong tonight.
And that has to cause frustration for the opponent. Not being able to hit a guy that you want to really put away. But that's a testament to the head and the activity and the awareness of this fighter defensively. Oh, nice. Now he's going full mount.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Holding the position, might still be able to get a submission here.
Oh, he's got him in tight now, yep.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
table.
table.
John, you know I love popcorn. I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it.
Wow, so somehow, some way in this final round, back to the feet.
It's like he's playing the lottery, John. He got to his feet now. Does his numbers hit? He has got to hit every button to try to get a finish.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Another big takedown.
"20 seconds to go in the fight." Chimaev's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, working out of side control here. His all-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. Well, what a title fight it was. What a showcase it was for this division. But at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest
49-46.
declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so you heard it there from Buff. Khamzat Chimaev gets it done on the scorecards. He's your winner by decision tonight, and in large part because he wasn't going to force the finish.
No, he wasn't going to force the finish. He wasn't going to put himself in bad positions. He was okay with however the fight ended, whether it be a finish or a decision. The guy's in fantastic shape. He has a well-rounded skill set, and he continues to show evolution every time he steps in the octagon.
And knowing Khamzat, he's going to try to make a quick turn and propel his candidacy forward. Congrats to Chimaev on another big win tonight.